afternoon, YouTube. How are you this afternoon? I'm pretty good. A little wet. It's raining again. But then again, it's raining every day, it seems like. It is about 4:45 Central Time. And of course, I'm here in my room in North Little Rock. Got done a bit early today, which was kind of a nice change of pace. The new students who passed their evaluations yesterday for hands-on flatbed are in the crossing the bridge class, getting their information on who, what, where, when, and how they're going to meet their on-the-road trainers. I have 4 or 5, I can't remember, I think it's 4 experienced drivers in my class, and they're all finished today as well. I kept them back for about an hour till about 4 o'clock doing a little bit more tarping. And tomorrow they start glass. All of them do, except for one. He's glass as well, but he's not actually going to do the glass class. He's going to do flex. He'll be going out on the road with the trainer, then come back and take glass class. I'm not really sure why that is. I'll have to look at that again. Maybe I know all my experienced drivers are going to glass. So I got a chance to get off early and relax a little bit extra because yesterday was a long day, really long day with all the exams and stuff. When we talked last, which was Saturday, I was literally heading out the door to go home with my wife. As you know, she came and picked me up. We left about 5:30. We stopped to get something to eat on the way down to Texas. And other than that, we only stopped twice. Once to get gas in Texarkana, the other time to let her go to the little lady's room. And we stopped on the way to the house to where I pick up my truck, where I park it while I'm on the road, which is where I parked the big truck there at Atomic in Dallas. Went home and spent the rest all day Sunday and most of Monday just kind of relaxing, getting some things done. I did go do some shopping to have a few things to bring up here. I went and bought a new television. I was going to buy one for my truck anyway, but I bought one because I need one here so I can watch the news and stuff. Picked up a television. Brought my PS4 from home with all my games and some movies and stuff to set up in the room so I could have. So the whole point is so I can watch the news in the evenings, and if I get bored, I can watch. If I don't want to read, and watch a movie or episode of a TV show or something, because I can't connect to Netflix or anything like that. The only thing I don't have is I want to get another Apple TV to plug in so I can stream stuff from my iPad to the television, and the best way to do that is with an Apple TV. I'm not really sure whether or not I can connect to the Apple TV to the network. I can't connect to PS4. I tried. It's blocked because it is a gaming device, even though half of what it does is television based. But that's all right. If I need to connect it to the internet, I can always hotspot it through my phone or my tablet. So after the weekend was done, packed everything in the pickup and left around 1:15 on Monday, and headed back up here. And I got here around 6. Easy drive coming back, and got up here, and I had plenty of time in the afternoon because I had plenty of time before I got up here, and kind of reorganized everything in the room, and then went to Walmart, did some grocery shopping, came back and put all that stuff in here. So now I have, this place is a bit more like home now. I got all my clothes that I need. I got 2 refrigerators, mine plus the one that they have in the room, which is this one right here. And plenty of food. Got a microwave. I have a toaster. I have a hot plate as well, so I can actually cook. The only problem is I only have one pan, so I need to pick up something this weekend so I can cook. I would like to be able to, at least in the mornings, maybe if I get up early enough, instead of relying on going over there and hoping there's food left after the students have eaten, making breakfast. Whether it's throwing a couple pieces of bacon and some eggs in there. Of course, it makes the whole room smell like food, but I'll need to check to see if I can do that or not. I know I can use my microwave in here, but I'm not really sure whether they'll let me use the hot plate because I had it for the truck. Um, uh, Tuesday, yesterday, when I got back, and I came back and had a whole bunch of mail in my mailbox, but I still hadn't been added to all the mailing lists. I think it's been fixed now. So now I got in this morning. I had about 40 emails in my mailbox, but that's pretty much going to be the norm anyway. So I got things handled. But yesterday we had evaluations for the new guys in the class. Well, they weren't new anymore. That their eval day. That's pretty much the schedule I'm going to have. I'm going to be working on doing steel the first 2 days of their training. Then I'll be off while they're doing other stuff like miscellaneous and products and linears and things like that, and then I'll come back for the evaluations. And that was a pretty good process. I was kind of still shorthanded, but I was allowed to grade all the tests. I think one of the other trainers came in and helped me just for a couple of minutes. I was almost done, and it was real nice to be able to handle all that myself. And then I was able to. They gave me the responsibility of giving the results and going over the tests. And after only being here a week, boosted my confidence, made me feel better about things. I'm still trying to get the hang of everything here, as far as teaching or instructing and all the procedures of things that are going on. I've noticed. I think I said this before, but I've noticed that things have changed as far as how and what they're teaching between the time that I was here in April to now. And one of the things that I think I talked about in another video earlier is tarping. Of course, today was all tarping. And I'm not the greatest tarper, but I've gotten a lot better prior to me coming in here. I think the last week or two before I came in to work in the training center, my tarp jobs were actually looking really, really good. I was still taking too long, but they were looking really, really good. And I think helping teach this class on tarping is really going to improve my tarping skills. I mean, it's only been a week and I've already noticed a marked improvement. I'm still doing a couple things different than what we're currently teaching, which I'm going to have to change because it's different now than what it was when I went through it. But I do know this. They really didn't teach proper tarping or tarping in general when I came through. I mean, we covered it and we did some tarping on the first day, but on the second day, we really didn't do anything. We ate breakfast and had class on that Thursday, and then we were down in the bays, and then I immediately left to go meet my fleet manager. And they kept the regulars together in the class a lot. We just didn't cover it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not complaining, but I was thrown to the dogs when I got my own truck on how to tarp. I mean, we had videos for it, but watching the videos are not the same thing as actually physically getting out there and doing it. And that's, I guess they maybe learned that and have started to put more effort into the teaching tarping job. This is my perspective. They've even said they've changed some of the things, but it's better now, and the guys seem to be getting a good grasp. But even at the end of today, some of these guys are really starting to show that. Well, once they get to thinking about it, they'll be able to tarp real well when they start. So that's pretty much up to date. Tomorrow, the class will finish around noon, and those guys will move on to wherever they're going to be doing. And the next crop of students will come in from the current orientation class. And to those that I've already met that have come up to me and said hello after seeing my videos, hi to you guys, and glad to see you here at Maverick. So get those guys cranking. I'm hoping that this week, well, not this week, because I want to observe the actual instruction in the classroom another week or so. A little bit more and make some more notes on some of the things, because some of the stuff we tell them to talk about are not in the presentations that we give. It's kind of like a in your head kind of thing. So I'm looking forward to that. Maybe next week after I come back from my days off, I'll start maybe helping in the classroom more as far as just observing and watching and talking and picking up more of the stuff. I was supposed to teach a transflow class this week, but that didn't work out because I was doing something else. I don't remember what I was doing. Actually, transflow was supposed to be today, and they did it yesterday. That was it. And I was testing. I was grading the tests. That's right. Because this class up until this morning was way ahead, or yesterday morning, and then after the evals, we had kind of fallen behind some. So that's where we stand at the moment. I'm staying here this weekend. I'm not going to drive back to Dallas. We'll skip this weekend, and I think I might become stay here 2 weeks, go back, and just see how things go. Because I want to observe the Sunday and Monday classes so I can take notes on what goes on in that class. So that's where we stand. That's it. I guess this video is a little longer than really what it should be, but you know me, I like to ramble some. So until we meet again, keep shining side up, 73s, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.